So, to commemorate Gundam Age's 10th anniversary, Bandai just restocked all the Gundam Age kits at the Gundam base, which is pretty neat. But the scalpers, as usual, got wind of this and got a lot of them before any of us normal people could actually get some Gundam Age goodness. What a world! But there are some models that couldn't get scalped even if they tried, because the company's dead, since Bandai struck them down a few years ago. You already saw the title and the thumbnail, so let's get to it. Hello everyone, this is Modeling with Variety, and today we're taking a look at this, quite literally, one of the endangered species of model kits, the Age 1 Titus Cannon by Dragon Momoko. To see if this spiky reproduction of the original Age 1 Titus lives up to the hype of being the still better version of the three. Let's take a look. Opening the box, oh, it's already opened. Yes, I already built this and stopped at the torso because, to be honest, I do not know. I think I was going to do a custom seeing that I already painted the torso orange and midsection black. Anyway, the molding on the runners is sharp. Extremely sharp. I could even say it's almost Kotobukiya tier. What gives off that this is a bootleg is the feel and finish of the runner, other than the box and of course the brand. While it does have varied finishes with the white being glossy and the green and gray being matte, it does feel kind of cheap. Like how the band's plastic feels with some of the panel lines, especially in the white parts, being sort of rounded. I can't explain it fully, you just have to take my word for it or get one yourself. And with that said, let's get it built up and see how it looks. Alright, first off, what Dragon Momoko did to this Age 1, in my opinion, is great. Extremely sharp edges with not only the V-fin, but also the spikes all over the shoulders and the knee. It just adds a lot to the cool factor of the kit and makes a hefty looking design more intimidating. Couple that with the GM Cannon 2's cannons and the militaristic color scheme with the olive drab green and the red orange being the highlights, makes it unquestionably on par with the HGs of today. Though, being so sharp, it's prone to getting dull due to storage and packing, which is what happened to my copy right here. The articulation is great too, but we'll get to that later. And that's about all the good things I could say about this. The build experience of this model isn't great. The all too common trifecta of fitting issues, bad stickers, and subpar quality plastic is present in this model kit, since it is still a bootleg. One prime example of this is the tandem problem of the fitting issues and the sharp detailing of the model kit. There are some parts that just won't go together smoothly, and you need a lot of force just to make it fit, and that almost made me bleed. Those shoulder spikes are no joke, I tell you. Another example is the stability of the kit. While it can hold a variety of cool poses, there are just some inconsistencies in the molding process that makes the stability of the kit kind of finicky. Just take a look for yourself. Considering that I've already shown you the movement of the model, let's get to the articulation, shall we? The head moves up and down and rotates 360. This joint on the torso moves the arm in and out slightly. The arm moves about 90 degrees. This part of the shoulder opens up for the beam tackle gimmick. Upper arm rotates 360 and has a double jointed elbow. The forearm opens up for the beam lariat gimmick. Hands are on a ball joint, which does what you'd expect a ball joint does. No ab crunch, since the torso fits almost as one piece. But it does have a 360 spin at the bottom. The front skirts, or at least what the Titus has, moves upward to make way for the leg, as well as the side skirt. The leg goes out that far, back that far with that moving back skirt, and out that far. The thigh doesn't quite rotate 360. Double jointed knee. Feet move front that far, back that far, and pivots that much. And the cannons move up and down just like that. That's about it. To sum it up, it's a cool model. Has a lot of faults being a bootleg, but you're getting what you paid for. And what I paid for this is, if I remember correctly, $7. Though it doesn't have the Titus effects, which the red version of this kit has. I just love how the GM Cannon 2's cannons fit the style of this model and makes the overall heft and intimidation factor rise of the original Age 1 by, I think, 25%, and then the other 75% are for those spikes and sharp details of the kit that makes it, I think, totally better in terms of looks versus the original Age 1 Titus. Will I recommend it though? Only if you could get it close to or at what I got it for. Anything above that, just get an entry grade Gundam made by Bandai and you'll have a better experience building the kit, because it isn't a hazard in the first place. And with the recent restock, if Bandai makes more than the scalpers could chomp up, you could hopefully get an Age 1 Titus for less than the price people are asking for the Titus Cannon nowadays. So just get one of those. Or DIY one. Just get a GM Cannon and scratch some spikes and then presto! Your own Age 1 Titus Cannon. And in fact, this was actually a copy of a build made by Maichi RRM, if I said that correctly, on Modelers G, which was dated at 2012 I think, and this was released, as far as I know, around 2013. It even has the GM Cannon 2's backpack. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention that the reason why the black on the chest and abdomen is gone, or was gone, is because I have two of these. Yep. And luckily, one's more vanilla than the other, and because of that, I got to share the experience with you guys. The building part of it, that is. So yeah, that's about it. If you have comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those down below. And consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.